Hi guys, what is going on, and welcome back to the channel. So, this is an exciting video for you guys and me and Matt. Matt, I am actually gonna need your help later tonight once it gets a little cooler outside.
It's like 56 degrees right now.
No, it's not. You're on crack. So, I've been working on the WRX this morning. I should have been filming and I wasn't filming, so I'm very sorry for that, you guys. But I've been fixing a lot of the smaller issues with the WRX. Some of them, like, just quality of life stuff, other ones performance. So I had to fix the wideband gauge. The wideband would not turn off at all. There is no spider on that car, don't even act like. If I walk over here and there's a freaking spider, man, get off! So I had to fix the wideband gauge. I absolutely had to. The wideband wouldn't turn off when the car was shut off, and it would stay on, and I put a timer on it. It was like 15 minutes and it was still on. So I rewired that, I got it working. It'll turn off when the car turns off now. I just moved the power source for the wideband and the ground. I moved both of them. Next up, I got the HomeLink mirror in, which I'll show you guys this stuff real quick if you really care. The HomeLink mirror in literally plugs right in. Every single Subaru has the option for a HomeLink mirror, so you just have to peel the headliner down a little bit to get up to the plug. You plug it right in, install the HomeLink mirror. I like them. It's got auto dimming, compass. The main reason I like them is for the auto dimming. I don't really use them for the garage door opener, but it is an option on there. And then I also got the microphone wired in for the head unit because I didn't do that last time. Now there's one more problem I have to fix before we go do some fun stuff, and that is figuring out why my oil pressure sensor is not reading. It could be the wiring. I did alter the wiring a little bit, so I may just need to have to readjust that, replug it in, start the car, make sure everything is Gucci on that side. But today we're tuning both the WRX and the STI, which I know is something that you guys have been wanting. Now, you guys heard me right. We are tuning both the WRX and the STI in this video. We're tuning both of these cars. The STI, Josh and I are gonna do a little bit of e-tuning. We're gonna probably tune the car to about 10-15 PSI of boost through internet communicational tuning things. The main reason I want to do it this way is because I don't want to trailer the car back over to Spokane. Logistically, it's expensive and it takes some planning and it takes some time to be able to get the car out there. You got to remember, I got to pay for diesel for the tow out there and back, and diesel is expensive. It's a full day to a day and a half to be able to do that. So I don't want to take the car back out there and run into more problems if we're getting into boost on the dyno and it starts breaking up or doing all this other stuff. I have a couple parts on the way. I still need to install the DC-CD controller on that car, but we are going to get into some boost in this video in the STI. So you guys have been waiting for that. We're doing it. The WRX we're also going to be getting into some boost with, so we're doing, this is like a full out tuning video after I fix the rest of the little problems on the WRX. So it's a long ass intro. Let me start disassembling the engine bay on the WRX to be able to get down to that oil pressure sensor. It's underneath the alternator, so I got to rip the alternator out. Alright, I got the oil pressure sensor rewired, so we'll see if we have oil pressure. If not, then it's probably a bad sensor, so let me start it up. We'll find out. Yeah, I think we got a bad sensor. I'm gonna let it warm up and we're gonna get it pulled out so that way we can go drive around and get some logs for Josh. So let me let it sit for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, a couple minutes. Alright, you guys, I've got both of the cars pretty much prepped and ready to go at this point. The STI we're going to do after the WRX. We're going to go get our logs with the WRX first. We're going to start tuning this one. I'm going to wait for temps to come down just a little bit more tonight, and then we're going to take the STI out to go do some tuning with it. We're not going to be getting into big boost right now. We're talking maybe like 5 to 6, maybe 5 to 7 PSI. maybe 1 or 2 poles. Josh just needs some data to be able to start creating an actual power map for this. The whole point of this is to be able to work out any potential issues we have getting into boost and whatnot prior to taking the car back over to Spokane to have it fully tuned on the dyno. This one, on the other hand, we're gonna do some like big tuning. So I did drive this around the block a little bit just to make sure that we're all good before we go out and do some tuning. I need to get a cruising log at like 35, one at 60, and then a pole log for Josh also. I will say I did drive this thing around the block, and this thing has some like crazy stew noises. I'll tell you that much right now. I think it's that Grimsby bypass valve. That thing legit sounds wild, especially with that JB400 chase in here, dude. It is minty. So, woo! Let's just go take the WRX out, you guys. Let's go do some tuning, and we'll come back and we'll do the fun one here in a little bit. Well, they're both fun. They're both very fun builds, but we're gonna do the WRX first because I feel like we gotta do the WRX first, then the STI. I forgot my bumper's not really on here all that well. It'll be fine while we're doing this. Dude, this setup sounds absolutely wild. So sorry about all the wind noise, you guys. Dude, this HomeLink mirror looks way better too. I try to end the log so that way there's not just a whole bunch of mixed match data up in here. It's not mixed match data, but just like a whole bunch of extra data, you know what I mean? What a BMW. That turbo noise, man. Dude, these the pitch stop mount and that transmission mount definitely made a difference. I definitely feel a lot more from the transmission. Dude, it feels wildly different than how the car was before we tore it down. Dude, it's entirely a different car. It is not the same. And the next revision of this car will be even better and also not the same. Guys, we're back, and the WRX did very well, especially for it just being on a base map. It makes some absolutely wild turbo noises. I already have those maps sent off to Josh. Now it's time for the one that all of you guys have been waiting for quite a while, and that's the STI. So we're intentionally going to get into boost for the first time in the STI. I have accidentally gotten into boost a couple times, but I let off throttle very quickly, and I don't really count it because it's not actually boost. We're going out to do a 4th gear pull, 2,500 RPM to 4,000 RPM. Josh heavily noted I absolutely need to watch AFR when I do this. So I'm gonna make a couple changes to my Haltech cluster just so I have all my parameters pulled up. I'm gonna go ahead back up a current file of the map that's on the ECU now to my computer. And we're gonna go through here and start getting things situated. So let me do that real quick. We'll get a cold start on the STI. Let's go get into boost. I'm actually nervous. It's the first time this is the most nervous I've ever been for any car. I would show Matt's facial expression, but he's sitting next to something I can't film. Okay, guys, so I've got a current file of my map saved and backed up to my computer right here. I just got off the phone with Josh to make sure my parameters are what he wants and whatnot. So I've got all this set up. I've got it all pushed up to the dash right here. Matt, if I blow up, I'll give you a call. It is gonna rip. I really shouldn't have any issues. Like, you've been in the car before with me when I've accidentally gotten into boost. That's really all we're doing here is going up to like 5 PSI. This time it's intentional though. So let's get a cold start, you guys. Let's get this thing idling. I'm gonna get the logs and whatnot sent up on here, so that way as I'm driving, all I gotta do is reach over, touch the computer, hit log, and we should be solid. Currently it says my wideband 1 is 0.1. That doesn't look right, but it is reading an AFR, so. Yeah, that's not right. Let me play with these settings real quick. I've got an idle log just going right now. I got it is wideband 1, so it's a little bit rich. That's totally fine. Let's let this thing get oil pressure where it needs to be. We'll go start driving this thing. My Detroit diesel. This would be like first through. Right here will be perfect for like first through fourth. I gotta get on the freeway to be able to cruise at 60, so I think I'll do third gear 2500 to 4K there. I just need to be able to make it past everyone. so pumped. We hit boost. Oh, that boost boost felt very choppy. We can't do that. Right now we just cruise, daddy-o. That was actually my first time in boost. Like boost. I think we got to 7 PSI. It starts to pick up boost quick. It's really hard to regulate when to let off, but friendly WRX. Hello. Hello, friendly WRX. You're in the video now. I don't know if you watch my videos, but now you're in it. Oh God, I heard static and then we lost him. Josh! Oh, I can kind of hear you. Are you still there? Now it's better. Dude! We got into boost, it didn't blow up.
That's a plus.
Yeah, it went up to 7 PSI. I got a couple different pulls for you. It does drive lean, like cruising around like 15.9, 16.2, somewhere in that range. Above like 25% throttle. Yes, sir, we are. So I got you a couple cruising pulls at like 35 to 45, some at 60, a couple different pulls for logs, and then like the normal 1 through 4 from like a stop like we did in the WRX also.
What was their fuel when you did?
What was AFR on what?
When you were wide open?
Like, I think it was like 16.2 to like 16.4. And then it started to get a little bit richer down to like 15, but it still wasn't ideal. As soon as I saw it, as soon as I started in that area, that's when I started letting off.
Okay, I'll add a bunch because I haven't been over that side of the map.
Yeah, we're gonna, a lot of fuel. We're gonna make it less fuel efficient.
Yes, we will.
Dope. I'll get these logs over to you in like the next 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
So, gracias, senor. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Bye. You guys, I'm not going to end the video quite yet. I'm gonna wait and see if Josh has time to look at those logs tonight. If not, we'll wrap this video up in the morning. And I'll let you know what he says. And here in the next couple of videos, we're gonna work on tuning both the cars a lot more. I had a feeling that it was going to work this way, where we're gonna end up tuning the STI and the WRX somewhat around the same time. The Evo will probably be in like 2 or 3 months. I'm still buying parts for that car. With the Evo, I'm trying to do it so that way I have all the parts at the shop, so it's not us going to work on the Evo for a little bit, being like, oh, I have to order this, and this still, so we're gonna hold off for another 2 months until I can save up the money to go do that, so. Woo! Bro, though, we hit boost in the STI and in the WRX. This is a good day. We got boost in both the cars, and I got this white one to tear the engine out of tomorrow, so that'll be a fun one, so. I will keep you guys updated and catch you in the morning. I'm gonna go edit the footage I do have now though. All right guys, as promised, it's the next morning. I haven't heard anything back on the stuff for the STI yet. As for map revisions, changes, anything like that, but I will keep you guys updated. On the WRX, I did get a revised map. I did get one more pull in for Josh, who's a 3rd gear pull. Car feels quick. It's only on Wastegate right now, so I want to say it's around 13.5 PSI. That WRX is gonna be quick. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That little thing back there, that thing hauls. It hauls booty holes. So that's all I got for you guys on this one. Like I said, in the upcoming videos, it's gonna be a lot of tuning stuff. Matt and I are gonna be working on this bee. There's a bee on my microphone. No. So like I said, Matt and I are gonna be knocking out this one today and tomorrow. Short block replacement, get it in, get it out, that type of deal. So that's all I got for you guys on this one. If you guys are excited to see both of these cars get tuned, go ahead and hit that like button, turn it black, blue, green, yellow, purple, silver, cyan, whatever color it turns for you. I'm pumped for both of them, the daily and the race car. So with that, that's all I got for you guys. So if you're not subscribed and you want to be one of these corners, no idea which one I'll put it in quite yet, but with that, I will catch you guys in the next one, which will hopefully be some better boost in the STI, because right now it's very choppy. So peace out, homies.